Alright, Digimon people, be honest with me. How many of you said, yeah, I'm taking a break, and then you still logged in anyway just to check your team, and suddenly it's an hour later and you're planning evolutions like it's your full-time job? Yeah, same energy, because January is about to drag us back in. Digimon Story, Time Stranger is getting Season Pass DLC Pack 2, officially called Additional Digimon and Episode Pack 2, GAKU RAN. And this is the kind of DLC that doesn't just add stuff, it messes with your whole roster. Like you're going to open the party screen and immediately start doing that thing where you're like, okay, who's getting benched? Because new Digivolution routes always start a chain reaction. Here's what we know. This pack adds 5 new Mega level Digivolution routes, and the theme is straight up Bancho swagger. We've already got Bancho Lilymon, Bancho Stingmon, Bancho Golemon, and Bancho Mamamon confirmed, and because it's 5 total, one is still being kept secret. And you already know what that means. The community is about to go feral trying to guess the last one, and day one is going to be full of people testing routes, posting builds, and arguing like, no, this is the best one, with absolute confidence and zero sleep. But it's not just new Digimon. The pack also includes a new story episode focused on Hiroko Sagisaka, which is huge, because story episodes are what make DLC feel like it matters. It's not just grinding for numbers, it's a fresh reason to actually care, explore, and get pulled back into the world. So if you want to be ready without turning this into a second job, here's the play. Don't overgrind, just get comfortable, have a core team you actually like using, tidy up your resources, and leave at least one slot open for experimentation, because when these routes drop, you're going to want flexibility on day one, and let's be real, DLC week is always the same. You load in confident, a new fight humbles you, you tweak your squad, you evolve something new, and suddenly you're locked in again. So yeah, January is close, GAKU RAN is close, and if you needed a reason to jump back in, this is it. Next, Arknights Endfield, and this is the one that can easily become your January obsession. It is set to release globally on January 22nd, 2026, and it is landing right in that sweet spot where everyone is hungry for a new system to learn. Endfield has that mix of action RPG and strategy management that makes time disappear. You log in thinking you will do a quick session, then you end up optimizing one part of your setup, then another, and suddenly it is hours later, and you are still saying one more run. The best part about launching alongside everyone is the shared discovery. Early on, nobody has everything solved. People are testing builds, learning the rhythm of combat, figuring out what upgrades matter first, and sharing the first real tips that actually help. If you want to enjoy it without stress, go in with a simple mindset. Pick one playstyle that feels fun, learn the basics cleanly, then expand. You do not need to master every mechanic day one. Let the game unfold. Endfield is the type of release where the fun comes from getting smarter over time, and it pairs really well with the Digimon DLC month because it scratches a different itch. Digimon is team identity and evolution routes. Endfield is systems, planning, and the satisfaction of watching your decisions pay off. If your late January schedule is tight, Endfield is the perfect main game for the week it drops, then you rotate back into Digimon when DLC Pack 2 lands. Third, the 7 Deadly Sins Origin, which is officially set to launch on PlayStation 5 on January 28, 2026. This one is aimed at the big adventure crowd, open world, real-time combat, and a brand new original story set in Britannia, not a simple retelling. That matters because it gives the game room to surprise you. It is not just fan service, it is a fresh entry point with familiar DNA. If you love exploration, this is the one that can pull you into that wandering mindset where you head toward an objective, get distracted by something interesting, chase a side activity, find a new area, and keep going because the world feels inviting. For hype purposes, Origin is a late January mood shift. It is the title you load up when you want a bigger sense of journey, a more cinematic flow, and that satisfying pattern of getting stronger while the map opens up. If you are juggling releases, this is also a great weekend game. 2 or 3 longer sessions can carry you far, especially early on when everything is new and you are constantly unlocking and learning. And if you are the type who likes to talk about games with friends, this is the kind of launch that sparks conversation fast, because everyone will be comparing what they discovered, where they went first, and which fights surprised them. It lands right after Endfield and right before Code Vein 2, which makes it a perfect bridge game in the final stretch of the month. Fourth, Code Vein 2, the month closer and the one that looks like it is going to demand focus. Bandai Namco has a full release date of January 30th, 2026. while Steam lists January 29th, 2026 with advanced access starting January 26th, so depending on platform and edition, you might see it unlock slightly differently. Either way, it is right at the end of January, and it is positioned like a final boss release. If you want anime-style action RPG combat with tension, clutch wins, and build experimentation, this is that game. Code Vein has always been about finding a rhythm that fits you, then pushing yourself into harder fights where you actually have to pay attention. Sequels like this tend to bring more toys, more options, and more ways to express your build, and the community will absolutely sprint into testing what works. That is the appeal. You are not just watching numbers go up, you are learning timings, reading patterns, and refining a setup until it clicks. If you are planning your end of January, Code Vein 2 is the one you block time for, not because you cannot play it casually, but because it shines when you lock in, learn the systems, and let the challenge pull you forward. So that is the lineup for the end of January. Digimon Story Time Stranger DLC, Pack 2. In January 2026, Arknights, Endfield on January 22nd, The 7 Deadly Sins Origin on PS5 on January 28th, and Code Vein 2. Closing the month around January 29th or January 30th, depending on platform. If you want the smartest way to handle it, pick one as your main game and one as your side game. Otherwise, your sleep schedule is going to get deleted, and if you are a Digimon fan, you already know the truth. New routes and new megas mean one thing: you are about to rebuild your team, whether you plan to or not. If you liked this video, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Do your damage at a distance with a ranged build. Move around the battlefield with lightning-quick speed with a build that focuses on mobility and dexterity. The choice is up to you how you want to fight.